القول قول الصوارم.
Terrorism. Today we are talking about the biggest terrorists in the UFC, and we're gonna start it right off with Ilia Topuria. And Ilia Topuria is a terrorist. Why is he a terrorist? Because he wants to annihilate your favorite fighter. Okay, he is the bomb that goes off. He sees Volk and is like, sparks him out cold. And I want to say some stuff. I want to shout some stuff in Arabic. Like, I'm not an Arab, but I want to shout all that stuff that is like shouted during terror attacks. But we're on YouTube. And listen, man, I just don't want to get demonetized at the moment, okay?
قد من الله تبارك وتعالى عليهم بنصر وفتح ومكن لهم بعد سنين طويلة من الجهاد والصبر ومجالدة أعداء الله ووفقهم ومكنهم لتحقيق غايتهم فسارعوا إلى إعلان الخلافة وتنصيب إمام ولقد ابتليت بهذا الأمر العظيم.
The next fighter on the MMA or UFC terrorist list is, of course, you have to include him, even though this guy has kind of fallen off a bit, but he is still a prime terrorist, especially when he returns and absolutely sparks Joe Pyfer away in a 50-45 decision. The Israeli Desanya force, obviously, because the Israeli Desanya force, all it wants to do is control the battlefield and stop the opponent from advancing. It doesn't want to attack. Like, this is a whole formation. Ilia Topuria is the destroyer, and the Israeli Desanya force is obviously the defense force. And it just wants to win by jab and leg kicking. Okay, just jab, leg kick, cruise to a like 49-46 decision, maybe get taken down once or twice. And the worst thing is the Israeli Desanya force does this against guys like Marvin Vettori, Jared Cannonier. Actually did it too against Yoel Romero, but man, I get doing it against Romero because I wouldn't want to fight Yoel Romero either. So I get that in that regard. But yeah, the Israeli Desanya force is another force. And now let's get to their leader. No. The leader is at the end of the video. The leader is at the very end of the video. We're gonna talk about the co-leader first, and the co-leader, it's gonna be very fitting and it will kind of check out, but it's Khamzat Chimaev. It's Khamzat Chimaev because he just wants to destroy, he wants to strangle his opponent, he wants to break bones. I mean, we saw what he did to Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker, my condolences go out. He was a good Australian veteran who really fought for the nation of MMA freedom, who really fought for Reddit, for Discord, for Instagram. But it wasn't enough against the terrorists, and unfortunately Khamzat caught him and compromised him to a permanent end. And yeah, Khamzat is the next destroyer. He's of Ilia Topuria's type. However, if you survive the first round, he turns into the Khamzat defense force. Because he just does nothing. He just hugs you. He's a cannon with only 2 shots, and after it he turns into like a small pistol. So yeah, that's Khamzat. And next up, the leader, the prime terrorist. And this guy, let me just like pump the brakes. This guy is not a destroyer, but he is the one who built this ship and then recruited Ilia Topuria. And it's his fellow countryman, his fellow Caucasian mountain dude, Merab Davalishvili. He is the supreme leader of the USIS force, okay? Not ISIS, USIS. And let me just don't click off the video. I know my retention is going down right now probably. I would love to talk so much more, and I would love to make so many more jokes that would get me demonetized or even banned or shadow banned on YouTube. So I will open up a Patreon. I'll probably link it here. And I would appreciate if you check that out, because there I can use all the music I want without really having to worry about copyright. I can make so much more jokes because right now I'm really trying to hold myself back and trying to keep this somehow politically acceptable, because YouTube is just liberal pussy like that. And I probably have to censor the insults I just said. So I would really appreciate you checking out the Patreon, because all that shit is uncensored. It's way funnier. But anyways, enough yapping. Merab Davalishvili is the leader because he doesn't want to fight you. He wants to stop you. And he wants to stop everything. He is the seize and control program of USIS, okay? He doesn't want to stop you by finishing you or by knocking you out or submitting you. He wants to stop you from moving, progressing, and whatever Merab does, the only goal is do not entertain the fans. And no, we don't negotiate with UFC fans, okay? we just stop them from enjoying the sport. That is Merab Dvalishvili's goal. He will shoot 50 takedown attempts, land only 5, and beat somebody 50-45. Okay, that's the Merab protocol. And Merab Dvalishvili is the leader, the supreme leader of the USIS force.
القول قول الصوارم كي تسترد المظالم حتى الأراذيل ساموا رسول أهل العزائم. القول قول الصوارم كي تسترد المظالم حتى الأراذيل ساموا رسول أهل العزائم. ما دنسوا لي حمانا لو طوقته الضراغم.